Here we are, Coffee with Bob. Today, my special guest is Marty Grudgen. Marty, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So, Marty, you play an integral part in the real estate business, especially when someone's purchasing a home. Tell us a little bit about your background as an assessor and also as an appraiser.
Well, I think we'll talk more appraising today.
There you go. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I've been appraising since 1987, believe it or not.
Wow.
Got a small company here in East Long Meadow, a couple of women appraisers with me, and cover Connecticut and Mass and all residential, and have our up and down, and the market changes all the time.
Yeah.
But it's been a good run, and it keeps going.
Yeah. So tell us the process. I'd like to do this for the younger people trying to get into the business.
Okay.
Tell us how you go about getting an appraisal license.
Well, it's time consuming. It's a two-way issue. You can take the courses first.
Mm-hmm.
They're online or in person through the Mass Board, and then you contact an appraisal office.
Okay.
Or you could contact an appraisal office, get in with them and start training, then take your courses.
Okay.
But you have to be with that appraiser 3 years.
Wow. So
2 to 3 years.
yeah. Okay.
So it's good, and I need someone now too. The future is going to be busier next year in 2026 for sure.
Yeah, you had mentioned a little while ago off camera here that you basically said there's going to be a really big need for appraisers coming up.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Well, they're changing the form for appraising.
Yep.
It's going to be a pain. Appraisers, the inspection's going to take a little longer, and the process getting it to the lender is going to take a little longer because it's all new and it's considered a difficult form.
Okay.
We're going to have to use iPads, walk around a house like this instead of pencil and paper.
Okay.
Some do it already, but we're older people and we got to get used to it. But and people are drifting away from the industry. So, yeah, there is a need for younger people to come in and take over.
Yeah, so technology's coming.
Technology's coming. We can't ignore it, and we got to do it.
And they're great profession, very honorable profession. So for younger people, I think it's great.
And we do our appraisal for sales, of course, for Berkshire Hathaway and others.
Yeah.
And we do refinances, but we do private ones, divorces, and we do a lot of estate appraisals, including dated death appraisals.
Okay.
So that's the offline, and always something to do.
Yeah. So tell us about the process. So let's say, I get a home under agreement.
Yeah.
And then who contacts you? What happens from there?
Yeah. The lender will contact us, but we can't speak to the lenders anymore.
Yeah.
So they call them an AMC. It's a middle management company.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of local lenders, and they use that.
Okay.
And then they send you the appraisal, and you can accept it or not accept it or ask for more money or decline it, whatever you want to do.
Okay.
Sometimes they're not in your area. Sometimes they are. And that's where the process begins. I assign it to someone in my office, and then it takes off from there.
Okay.
So if it's a sale, we contact the listing agent, of course.
Okay. So tell us, what happens at that point? You start looking at comparable sales in the marketplace?
Yeah. Well, going by a sale, yes. So comparable sales, and condos are easier. I just did a condo this morning, so obviously looking at all the sales within the project.
Okay.
But if they're taking a typical single-family home, like Fannie Mae has these little rules and regulations. They actually want you to bracket 3 items.
Okay.
And that is the age, the size of the home, the GLA, and the site.
Okay.
Meaning, a house could sell for $400,000 and it's 2,000 square feet. They don't want you to use 3 homes that are 3,000 square feet and adjust downward.
Okay.
They'll ask you to find another sale that's smaller to bracket the size because they want conformity.
Yeah.
And it's actually not bad. The site's a little.
Yeah.
I don't worry about the site, but we look at the age and GLA. Obviously, I have a home built in 1980. You don't want to use one for 1920.
Yep.
So we look for similar in age.
Yeah. So it's a very important part of the process. So if it doesn't appraise, right? What happens at that point?
Lately, The borrower can
Okay.
ask for an ROV, reconsideration of value.
Okay.
Okay, the listing agent can't, the seller can't, the borrower has to do it through the lender.
Okay.
So, and they have to come and give you sales. They just can't say, we don't like the value, it's too low.
Okay.
They have to give you a list of sales to utilize.
Yeah.
And then we'll look at them and say, oh, I might have missed one, or they're really not comparable, I stand by my value.
Right.
But no matter what, the listing agent cannot get involved
Can't
with
get
that.
involved, yeah.
It's the borrower
Okay.
and the lender.
So the lender has you do an appraisal,
Yep.
right? Let's say it doesn't come in. It's the
Yep.
appraisal. It's a $400,000 house. The appraisal comes in at 350.
Yep.
Right. So then the lender can say at that point, "Listen, we just can't approve this loan." Is that basically what happens?
Yeah, that happens.
Okay.
That happens more than the ROV.
Okay.
For some reason, borrower's like, okay, or they
Yeah.
may really want it and they'll go, but I maybe do one a year.
Right.
But I've been making value more than,
Yeah.
way more than that. So hasn't been an issue.
So if it doesn't appraise, okay. So what are the options for a borrower at that point? Maybe putting more money down. Is that what would happen, or is that something?
Yeah, they could. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But we're dissociated from that.
So you're
at
just
that
done
point.
at that point
We're
in time.
done.
Yeah.
They're not coming at us, and
Yeah.
that is it.
Yeah.
And the lender, like I said, the lenders can't talk to you anymore.
Right.
So they can't say, hey, Marty, can you look at this one? This is a good client. They can't do that.
Yeah.
It's all done through usually the middle management company. And they come through there and they get the sales, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how many years did you tell me you were doing this
I
for?
started in 1987.
1987.
I've been Martin Appraisal since 1992.
Yeah.
I've done every kind of house out there. Large houses, bad houses, good houses, $1 million homes. So I've done most of the larger homes in the area.
And what is your company called here?
Martin Appraisal Company.
Martin Appraisal Company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right here on Shaker Road.
Right here in East Long Meadow.
Right here in East Long Meadow. Yeah.
Probably a couple miles from our
Yeah,
from our
right down the
office
road from here. Yeah,
here.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, Marty, thank you so much for coming in and
Okay.
talking to us a little bit about the appraisal process. We
Yep.
truly appreciate it.
No problem.
And let's give a little cheers to 2026.
Yep.
Having another great year.
Yep.
Thank you so
Cheers
much.
to you.
Bye, everybody. Have a great day.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.